We're starting this episode in Colorado, where trees reminded us that seasons are passing and it's already been 2 months that we are on the road. We'll explore together Mesa Verde, an amazing cliff-dwelling place, before taking you to Arches and Canyonlands National Parks, both located in Utah. Mesa Verde was discovered in 1888 by 2 cowboys who lost track of their cattle during a snowstorm. The most popular sites there are the Cliff Palace, the Longhouse, and the Balcony House where we're taking you today.
To get there, you need to climb high ladders, crawl through tunnels, which means fun guaranteed for all of us.
Wow, Elliot, high. 5.
It's estimated that up to 5,000 people live there between 600 and 1,300 after debut. Living in cliffs had advantages. During the winter, it was 5 to 10 degrees warmer than at ground level, whilst during the summers, it was cooler. Also, people living there were protected from their enemies because the only way in and out were through the ladders.
If anyone tried to attack them, all they had to do was to remove them.
No one knows for sure why the tribes living there deserted that place. What we know is that at some point it got overpopulated, and there was a 24 years long drought which made their crops fail and eventually pushed them to leave that place. Mesa Verde is a great place to visit, especially with kids, because they can climb up the ladders on their own and crawl through the tunnels. So we highly recommend it to anyone who's got kids, provided that they can walk and they have good balance. Either way, a baby carrier will do the trick. It was time for us to move west and check into Utah and the majestic Arches National Park, where you can see more than 2,000 arches.
Follow me!
There are trails for everyone in this park, from short and leveled ones to longer ones with exposure to heights.
The one that we'll show you today is the Trail of the Devil's Garden, taking you to Landscape Arch and Double O Arch. The whole length is about 11 kilometers. For me, who suffers a bit of vertigo, some parts were more demanding than others. But being in the footsteps of Tom and looking at how strong he became during this trip, I was really impressed and followed through. And after a good hour of walking, we arrived at the Double O Arch, and we almost had it only for ourselves.
The great thing about this trail is that you also get to see the Landscape Arch. With its 93 meters, it is the 4th longest in the world and the longest of this park. One of the most distinct landmarks of this park is the Delicate Arch, which is really worth visiting either when the sun gets up or down.
As the rain came and the weather changed, we started to see less tourists in the park, but it remained the busiest park we had seen so far on our trip. We were told about a trail on the way to Canyonlands that would take you across a railroad up to the Corona's Arch, and so we went. This trail is located outside of Arches National Park, which probably explains why very few people made it to here. They probably stayed indoors or stayed in Arches, and so we had this amazing view all to ourselves.
This evening, Shaka rewarded our efforts with a good meal, as always. and the kids fully recharged the batteries overnight so that the next morning they were jumping around as soon as they woke up.
We then headed to Canyonlands, which is just 2 hours away from Arches and is a breathtaking place. But the weather wasn't with us. It rains most of the time we were there and was so cold that the kids didn't want to spend more than 10 minutes outside the car. We even had to turn on the heating system overnight. But we'll be back for sure with a 4-wheel drive this time, because the inviting roads down the valley are forbidden to 2-wheel drives. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So we hope you enjoyed the last episode of Behind the Curve.
If you did, give us a like. If you didn't, tell us
stop
what
watching or tell us what to improve. And yeah, we have lots of new episodes ready to be uploaded, so we hope that you'll like them. Coming right up is Grand Canyon, Monument Valley, Antelope Canyon and Goosenecks. So this is going to be a really cool one. So yeah, wait for it, and if you have any requests, any questions, let us know. But until then, take good care, and we'll see you soon.